And it is Wednesday, January 21st, 2025. This is your host, Gerardo G. Money Pies, and these calls are for educational purposes only. Um, and welcome into the Trade Lounge session here. We have two Trade Lounge sessions. This one, pre-market speculation, and then the last one being in the evening midweek review. Kind of, see what the market does today, kind of see what it will do for the rest of Thursday and Friday. Um, as always, right, these calls are for educational purposes only. So any speculation that I may provide, it is for that. And before I continue, thank you guys for being here. You must all be part of the trading group school. Thank you guys for being part of it. So we did reach, we're about 111 members now. Going myself, I'm going to for 5,000, just like gold. So I'm trying to catch up to gold. But yeah, we do appreciate everybody being here. It's a free community. You can come in and get in the chats, come in and join a few classrooms, the course and the lounge, excuse me, and then be part of that calendar. But I'll give a quick overview here, take me less than 30 seconds, and we'll go ahead and get the charts here ASAP. But welcome in, guys, to the session here. As always, right, this classroom is about the trading space. We're known as G Money Trading or Global Money Trading Group. And our value is that trading is a skill, right? We respect the process of learning. Myself, right? I've been a trader now almost 10 years now. Trader, educator, and here to serve you guys trying to get into this space of trading. Our mission statement is to support you guys to learn to trade and respect to support individuals in learning trading as a skill through education, structure, and community. We have time definitely read, how your time is important to us. But at the same time, right, we do 50-50 effort on, okay, being engaged and so forth as well, right? Our disclaimer that we just mentioned. So anybody who does join the free school, you get the community, the classroom, and the calendars to kind of engage. We do have memberships, and my memberships are structured in three different methods: community, private, and investor. Which those two will come later. But right now, the community basically you join the school, and you have access to the trade lounge. It's right here, basically, right? Trade lounge is free. The trade room, that'll be $40 a month after we launch. We're now in pre-launch, only 25 right now. And then the trade house VIP or trade circle VIP, you need to update that. That's $297 per year. It's basically the same thing, but here in the trade house VIP, you're telling me that, hey, I really want to learn your strategy, and I'll give you all the tools for that, except the updated name, the Neo. So over time, I did learn how to code, and I coded a guide for us to kind of give us some entries and exits, painting for them, and things are molding very very good into the direction that I want. Right now, Neo, the indicator is 175 lifetime axis during pre-launch. Once I launch officially, the standard price will be 200 annually. And if you're a VIP member, you'll get them for 150 annually, but this is no lifetime. So we'll go over this here as I work on my pre-launches and everything else. But other than that, though, this is our schedule. Wednesday, the trade launch, 7:30 a.m. and then 9:30 p.m. If you're a trade room individual premium, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, live trading. And if you're a VIP member, Sunday, a study group session, live trading Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days, and then everything else, all the tools that come. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. Took longer than 30 seconds, but we'll let Mr. President Trump wrap up. So, man, we called the buy yesterday, Pablo. No te quedaste el 23%. Imagínate. Oh my goodness. So we called a very good buy, came into the area that we wanted. And again, we did not know it was going to go this high, right? Maybe over time. And that's the thing, guys. Not knowing it's going to go that high will not allow you to create a proper trading plan to really maximize that move. Sure, I could have put an entry in there, my money could have been multiplying and so forth. And it would have looked good on the Instagram. You know, if you have a smaller account, you know, maybe with dot 10 and less, you still make some good money. And if you have a bigger account and your 1% or half a percent is a standard just because you have bigger money in your account, that money is multiplying like crazy, right? So does it make you better a trader? No, it's just you have more money in the account, you have a bigger lot size, it multiplies better. So there could have been an individual who could have put a nice position there, let's say a 0.05, win all that up and multiplies it. It's reasonable, maybe not enough to catch people's attention, et cetera, et cetera. Somebody else with a little bit more money comes in, puts, 50, half a lot, half a standard. And that thing is multiplying nice, right? But again, why? It's because they're so that is very important. That is the area that we all want to get to, and we should all strive to it. But before that, we really, really have to hone in on mastering the skill of where's price going. And over time, I create a system, and I do the same thing over and over and over and over again. And it's getting more refined as we go. I know exactly what to look for, exactly what to mark up. I don't complicate it. Um, my cousin, he's trying to, I met with him on Monday or Tuesday, Monday. And like, hey, G, I want to learn how to trade now, man. He was in the trading space before and, got in the roller coaster of it. And now he's back. And I literally went over, what I do here on these trade launches and almost every day. Like, oh, I get it now. I understand them. And, it was a system where, you know, um, it's understandable. So that's what we'll be checking out here. So I'm thinking, how the heck do you find resistance when there's nothing to the left? There is nothing to the left. It's there it is. So this is where the Fibonacci retracement tools come in. We do have to find that control candlestick. These last 3 weeks here, these three consecutive bulls gave us the pullback, and now it's giving us a good extension. We could also go to the monthly and kind of see this candlestick here, how much is extended, or maybe we even have to go to a yearly candlestick and see the extension of that. And I think I'm gonna start there. Okay, I think this is the way to go. Here it is. Yeah, yesterday, an old student of mine wanted it to link up, and we were looking at the charts, and she said she's making, well, he or she was said that they're making good money in trading. And I'm like, all right. So she was showing me her markup, and they were telling me that, I think the price has been it's ready to drop. They were talking to me about some divergences and so on and so forth. But the moment a few little words were said, I knew that the technical analysis has not been mastered. And it's something that I mentioned yesterday during my live trading class. It was like, there's two rally-based rallies that are left behind. And these two, they left a fair value gap that needs to be filled. It needs to be. The moment that was said, I was like, okay, I don't think we're doing very good in trading. Because the moment we say that, those words, guys, it's just basically, it's like price doesn't need to do anything, right? It's gonna do whatever it needs to do. Where are these rally-based rallies? Oh, there were somewhere around here. I can't even find them. So, but yeah, they were there, and like, price is going to do whatever it needs to be. Okay, I think if you guys follow Mr. Roger Banks, he says price we can go to that gap that opened up. It did not go there. It just keeps pumping up. So we just follow the fib and we stick to it. So we're gonna do this, guys. I need to find this resistance at the top side. This is the previous yearly candle. previous yearly high, which is also a previous all-time high, and then this is the previous year. All right, and basically this is the range that we're interested in. The range that we're interested in. We draw a fib on that, and maybe let's go through the weekly scale just so we can have more information. And there it is. This is, we are finally reaching an area of resistance. Okay, see how everything's now measurable. I mean, for those of you guys who follow the live trading, we draw fibs every single day, at least four, every 3 to 4 every single day. We know where price likes to go. Okay, we know where price likes to travel towards. So the moment we broke out of last year's high, I mean, I think we're going to 49.11, maybe 5,000 level. And right in between both of these levels right there is the 5,000 level mark. So let's see if we can try to get there. This is a good map right here. I do like this map that I'm drawing for us here. We'll get back to that. Oh, did you hear Danimal, right? That was our name. Welcome in, man. This gold keeps pumping up, Danimal. I gave you co-host options there if you want to try.
Yeah, I saw that, man. Had to go. Oh man, at least I grabbed myself my 90 pips yesterday. I'm good for the week.
Hey, that's also too, right? If it's past your trading plan, you're definitely good. All right.
Yeah, it's nice when you can say you're done for the week, and we're only in for I don't know how long it took, but when I set it and forget it, that's the best thing. It's
Absolutely.
kind of better at it.
All right, but yeah, so basically here, guys, we'll get those into a second here. This week right here doesn't really catch my attention. It got overbought. So on a weekly scale, here goes the control that I see. Mark this up with the fib right here, and we'll go down and lock in on that 4 hour chart, and really see what's in front of us. So it's a lot of scenarios. Okay, there you go. Perfect. That's all we care about right here. Let me just adjust it a little bit. Room for price here. All right, so this box here represents those 3 weeks that I marked up. And then this fib is measuring those 3 bullish candlesticks. And notice how price did travel there, right? It's really important that price travel. Price 2 weeks ago, and remember, we're getting from these 3 weeks here. This is a range here. This is the potential, right? Collectively, impulse, correction, right? We're at the current stage. Oh man, could have been alleyway down. Alleyway down. If that so, here with that movement being monitored. This is the current week. This is the previous. This is 2 weeks ago. Monday, when price opened up on Monday, look, there was no pullback into the previous week. We just launched. Friday came right there, came back and retested 78% of that, and just definitely launched, right? You notice here how price kind of did a reaccumulation at this level, completely bypassed the negative 618, right? And right now, right, it's kind of like in between some type of resistance. It's trying to get to this resistance up here after 1, or maybe kind of comes down into this 4 hour area near the 618 to then rebalance and so on. So we are kind of entering a ceiling. Okay, we are entering a ceiling there. And at the same time, in that big yearly candle scale, right? There goes the negative 1.8. 0.18, which that price level is exactly 48.94, 48.90. All right, 48.94. And that could be a target where it would like to get to. Where we at now? 47. So I can put a target here for us at that extension. So now here, let's go to the 2 hour. Wow, the 2 hour it paints my daily candlestick. So yeah, still very, very aggressive. Let's do that. And then we'll see. We already have 2 fifths drawn already, guys. So now we're gonna draw a third one right here. And price has already doubled that movement from yesterday. Yeah, price has already doubled that movement from yesterday. There's So we are definitely at a resistance based on the previous daily fib. This were potential resistance up here with the 3 week control, and the previous day is right here. Okay. So see how prices travel. This is the sessions indicator that I like to use. Very good indicator. Kind of gave me a lot of data. Definitely, and I mentioned this yesterday too, guys. Remember? And I know, right? Um, the the daily range is overbought based on the average of the last 9 candles. But again, that sometimes means that buyers are just strong. Buyers are just strong. I think it's trying to find some balance about 50% of the Asian session, right? We are in the resistance area. We actually kind of already missed the target, and that was the -18 extension of the yearly candle. Okay, so that's interesting. We did kind of nick it there. But yeah, so those are kind of just the bigger time frame scenarios, right? And I think there was news today, right? There is some folders. I think President Trump is hanging out today. Yep. And then at 9 a.m. pending home sale will come into the picture. We also have a yellow folder in between or somewhere. But we kind of have some. Yeah, my suggestion is I'm going to look kind of buy. Okay, because we have a nice little double top, maybe a little one, but maybe focus on buying once we get below this price level. Well, could also form a little decent per month. But every time you're looking for a reversal pattern, guys, especially when we found some resistance. Okay. There's two, and a reversal pattern is you're trying to visualize a pattern, and that pattern is an M pattern. But there's 3 types of M patterns, right? There is like an equal high pattern, and there's one that has this trend line in this direction, and there's another one that will give you guys something like this. All right. which one are we going to build? Okay, which one are we going to build here? Are we going to build equal highs and then go down? Are we going to build, we're currently building the second one right here. Or are we going to build a third one and then come back down? So that's kind of what we're trying to see here. And again, though, right, this is important to understand simply because if we do build this M pattern, it's right here. Yeah, it's building right now, right? And if it does this, we got to be careful not to chase price too much here, and especially then, right? Because at the same time when that happens, we can get a big drop. And at the same time, this will be a low, this will be a high, this will be a higher low, and this will be higher high. Alrighty. So what does that mean? That means that we got to be careful with continuing buying at the higher high area because then the feedback. And I just mentioned the New York Impulse is bullish, so we may have to go in that direction. Well, actually, the New York Impulse, will guide us to see how high price could go, and we gotta take care of our positions from there. So clear that. Now let's really lock in the that New York session, the strategy that we've been following all this year. And again, this is still a nice target, and we know, there goes that high that we're talking about. Okay, so that here, the New York Impulse for me, it still has about 30 more minutes to go. We have a very nice little structure building inside of it, and because it's not complete yet, right? This fib is not set, right? It's not set all the way. But if let's say it maxes out right here, look where the extensions are. Perfect. Okay. So ideally, we would like the price to come back and balance out 38, 50%. And very different. Yeah, we did this exact same thing yesterday, guys. For those of y'all who are just here, our trade lounge members, we did this exact same thing yesterday, and this thing just played in our favor greatly, and very very nice move that we had. See, it was all that same move, same old story, just a different scale or just a different movement. Yesterday, but anyways, we can. So my speculation is based on this scale, right? Based on this scale, let me actually see if I can find. Yeah, okay, let's put it like this. Yeah, based on this scale, I would like to see if this is kind of like the areas where these are the areas that do catch my attention. New York Impulse is bullish, and so I personally prefer to use this strategy once the 8:30 markets, all the volume is in, and I'm more comfortable. But here goes plan A if things want to trend, between now and 8:30. I would like to see price come to about 50%, and then you could take it up to the extensions. If you want to hold to the moon, you want to hold the 5,000, this could be a good area to hold and take your money there and hold. So that's plan A. The color that in white color. Plan B is, maybe today we go a little bit lower today, right? So this 50% line will be a key factor. Right. This 50% of the New York Impulse will be a decision factor for me. So if we actually break that area, We'll probably break the lows of it and then kind of come back and retest very near the 50% and then very slowly kind of wrap the day towards the bottoms. Plan A is definitely this path here. Let price get around the 50% area, 61% area, give or take. And then from there, decide if we're going to complete momentum to the downside. So, I built tools to kind of help us guide that. Structure is key, but momentum, timing and momentum can definitely turn price around. And that's what we'll be reviewing in our live session with our members today to see how the momentum is reading. And then we'll also have the NI Neo now, right? Neo now to kind of give some signals from there. But overall, I mean, the indicator, excuse me, you guys have seen this on some Instagram posts. It's been giving up some very good ideas, all week. And you saw in this bullish market, right? It's only focusing on buys. And it gave us one stop loss yesterday on this 2-minute chart, and we followed along. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seven opportunities on the 2-minute. 3-minute based on one of our members says is a good one. Very good opportunity there. And last but not least, right, is actually, it gave us a little 5-minute signal here, which was also already hit TP1. But gotta trust AI, right? Gotta trust AI, go with it, and see what it does. But that is my speculation, guys, for the trade lounge. We'll be shifting over to our VIP trade room for live trading today. And then just be on standby through the school. I will be offering our live trading telegram for all, just so we can all be there and you guys can be updated. But as far as live trading goes, that'll still be limited. Let me share this chart. And shift over to our live trading session. Thank you guys for being here. We'll wrap it up. And live trading, VIP, we'll see you guys in about 8:15. Thank you guys. Have a great morning. See you guys.